Happy Sunday. Like most of us, or many of us, I woke up this morning feeling a bit like, a bear. I tend to wake up feeling very much like a human animal before the cerebral cortex and my higher level human functions kick in. And the first thing that crossed my mind this morning was, oh no, I have to go to the T-Mobile store today, and I'm going to be swapping out my recalled Galaxy Note 7 for a new Galaxy Note 7, new and improved. You can Google the Galaxy Note 7 recall, and if you happen to have one and you don't already know, you haven't been reading your email or listening to the news, Samsung sold some Note 7s with bad battery, and so they had to recall all of them. Anyway, I woke up this morning not looking forward to that. And, it took me a little while, as it does, to remember to practice and choose how to be versus running on automatic pilot the way I do, again, when I sort of wake up as a human animal in the morning. When I'm about choice and when you're about choice, we have an option of where to begin. When I am present and aware to now, I have an opportunity to choose how to be, and I chose to be gracious. I was going to practice graciousness this morning. So really, in the face of any particular technical difficulty or frustration I might experience through this process, whether it be waiting, whether it might be a billing issue, any number of things that I've experienced at a T-Mobile store before, I was going to be gracious about it. I might not feel like it, and if I was standing in line a long time, my back may be sore, or I may experience some boredom, right, and then have to take responsibility for that and do something about that. But I was gonna, in the face of whatever showed up, I chose to be gracious. Well, I don't want to get all frou-frou with you and mystical, but I will say this: I am a student, albeit an amateur student at that, of physics and the laws of the universe and the laws of nature. And I bring that personal study to my professional practice, and it always seems to have an impact. So today I will share that, when I was out to be gracious and essentially create that today was going to be a day of graciousness for me. When I showed up at the T-Mobile store, first of all, I got there, I suppose, just early enough that there wasn't a crowd yet. They opened at noon. I was there by 12:15, and it was a wide open space. I had called ahead. And spoken to a woman named Camille, and when I arrived, Camille was available and pretty much waiting for me. So, long, beautiful story short, Camille, Camille was generous. She was well-spoken. She was smart about her job. She provided me options. The T-Mobile experience was much easier than I expected. They handled all of the billing related issues right there on the spot. And just Camille, and I will give T-Mobile credit here too as an organization for empowering her to be able to do so. Camille provided me so much value. By believing in and standing for that, today I would practice graciousness, and it would be a graceful day no matter what. It showed up for me that the world showed up to meet a level of created life and created expectation, which was amazing. So what do you do when you have opted to be gracious and the universe gives you what you would hope for? I immediately go to and was happy to go to gratefulness, right? So I asked myself, how can I demonstrate my gratefulness to Camille? And first of all, I was gracious with her, even though she had customers now folks were piling up in line behind me. And, I find it hard not to be out in the world with people and out in public and not, crack a joke, reach for a smile and create warmth with people. Maybe I would be bored otherwise, or maybe it's just in my nature. I'm lucky that way. And so I engaged her about the information matter-of-factly that I needed to connect with her about, and also just really enjoyed her company while she did all this work for me. And she had to do everything from swap the phones to handle the billing to instruct me to sign the little screen with my name and package my materials and just kind of on. And I just engaged with her comfortably, attempting not to distract, but just to enjoy her company and hopefully make her experience more pleasant. So we enjoyed each other's company, and inside of that gratefulness, it showed up for me. I was gonna splurge. We were 2 or 3 doors down from a Starbucks, and so I was gonna be headed to Starbucks after, especially to celebrate the fact that it was such a painless experience, if not a really great customer service experience today. And then it dawned on me, Camille, what can I get you at Starbucks? Oh, you don't have to get me anything. Thanks anyway. So she was, of course, gracious. And I'm like, well, I would really have to do it. It would actually bring me some satisfaction to, but hey, then I paused and like, you know what though? I don't want to be the bad influence if you're in a practice, like some people are, of avoiding caffeine. And she was actually, no, I could actually really use some caffeine today. I'm like, oh, well then please allow me to do something. And she did. And I went down to Starbucks. I got, my favorite chai tea, Breve, and I got her a grande skinny vanilla latte. I brought it back to her. She was already in the process of serving the next round of customers. And of course, I left her with a nice, warm, if not hot, coffee in her hand and a big smile on her face. And it was a really great experience for me, believe it or not, going to the T-Mobile store. I would think left a little sunshine behind in the day of somebody who, frankly, is doing the work and has a job that I would rather not have to do. So, graciousness and gratefulness are on the menu whenever you're faced with what may seem like the inevitable expectation of frustration. I recommend it, and that is my sharing of the beauty of that practice today. I look forward to our next sharing. I am Greg Kilgore, your achievement coach and the Graceful Freedom Fighter. I am fighting for your empowerment in love, life, and purpose. See you again soon.